dear God, what am I getting myself into now? Good morning, YouTube! My name is NoNoNoah, and welcome to Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating simulator. Must I say more? I'm sorry, the very basic concept of this is fucking hilarious to me, so I have to play it. I absolutely have to play it. I have no idea what this game's gonna entail. I'm assuming it's some sort of visual novel style thing, but I've dedicated a lot of time and hours into just playing Dead by Daylight. Not recently, but back in the day, so I have a reverence for the characters in it. But seeing my main killer, the Trapper, in a bathing suit and all muscular, just, I don't know. It scratches the back of my brain, but not in a pleasurable way, so I can talk about this forever. Let's just start. My name is NoNoNoah. Has been since I was born in 2016, 15. When was I born? I don't remember, who cares? Yeah, I have absolutely no goddamn idea what to expect from this, but I have a feeling it will be enough to make it worth it in the end, hopefully. But I've been wrong before. Oh my god, this is taking forever to load. There we go. Cough, cough, cough! You wake up on the beach soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as you nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. Do you know what that is? What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Cough, cough. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or shall I go on? Is the narrator... Does he know? Anyway, because I can give you a minute, we got plenty of time, endless time, really. Ocean, an eternity, if you catch my drift. Oh god. Whoa, not now, Ocean, sorry. No, may I continue? Please go on. Okay then, as I was. Cough, cough. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh, it's a head. That's lovely. Decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However... I'm the one talking, though. However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Run, close your eyes, dig up that... I'm gonna dig up that face! You brush away the sand from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh, hey, look, it has something. There is no body, just his head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of the poor dead fool. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Says the ocean. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Why not? Hello there, I'm Dwight. Oh, and I'm Claudette. Okay, we'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight, who bites down on it like an old-timey prospector before handing it back to her. And this is for you. Claudette represents you with a tropical drink. When you take a sip, you find it's incredible. Money well spent in your estimation. But I gotta ask, could somebody maybe design the next one of these dating sims to be at all inclusive? It really takes some fun out of the fantasy vacation if you're watching your wallet the entire time. Thank them for the delicious drink. Thanks for the drink, it's quite delicious. You're welcome. Are these two an item? Did someone just thank us? Go with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump your foot. It's a volleyball with a Winston handprint on it, and it's bloody. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind. "Little help, please," says the huntress. Oh, God. I'm not ready for this. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, draw about hits the floor. Why is she so muscly? Not that that's a problem, but still. Okay, the Wraith is also here. And the Spirit, I think, is who that is. I don't think I ever played with her. And the Trapper, my boy! Is that it? That's all I get? Oh, there's only 4 of you? I thought all of you were in this. 4 gorgeous monsters stand monsters? Look at them! They can't be gorgeous monsters, can they? Right? I don't like that they're all blinking out of sync. The Trapper blinks, and the Spirit blinks, and the Wraith blinks, and the Huntress blinks. That's kind of distracting the fuck out of me. Anyway, 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but... Desire? What? You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. "Hello?" says the Trapper. "There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. What do you do?" I'll toss it back, I guess. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the Huntress's hands. "Not bad, stranger." This is the fucking weirdest shit in the world. Huntress' muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. The Spirit. "Try hard much?" Bleh. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should we be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away, but at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody as much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. The ocean says, "Don't be scared, No, you were made for this." Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, it's sure it's all to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. That felt forced. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You've derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit! Oh, Trapper, don't be mean to me. I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what the Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract to my total domination? Deep sigh, says the Wraith. That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game, too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Trapper, look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least not yet! Oh my god, you're both brandishing your weapons. You have a gigantic 25-kilometer fucking round iron hunk as arms. She's got a fucking axe! Oh yeah, not yet. Hey, No, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon. Stop telling me I need to say something and then don't give me the option. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Okay. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? I am very average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face of the crowd. Another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Strength, I guess. Super strength would be cool. Strength isn't all about muscles. Truth strength is up here. Says the Trapper. You expect Trapper to point to his head, but instead he taps on one of his bulging shoulders. Oh. It's specifically in these muscles. Nobody gives a shit about your calves. What's the best subject in school? Oh, fucking history. History. Nice, it's important to know where you came from so we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. What's your favorite animal? What the fuck is a mustelid? I'm gonna go with dog. Dog? You have absolutely adorable and a little puppy mask. What's your favorite color? 3-day-old corpse, of course. Nobody would expect me to pick this, so I'm gonna say 3-day-old corpse. It's a pretty edgy answer, right? I'm totally dangerous. I talk about corpses, no biggie. They're no good to me unless they've been frozen. You'd be surprised how quickly good meat can spoil. Ugh. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I'm still getting to know you. What's your dream job? I already have it. I don't... Not working. Why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin some laziness into some grand crusade, these damn millennials. What the fuck? Is the Trapper a boomer? Best flavor of ice cream. Vanilla all the way. My favorite is pain. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator, you rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of this island, even for the faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Vanilla. The best flavor is vanilla. You got reading comprehension problem? I told you mint chip was where it's at. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget about it. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint trip. Now try it again. It's fucking vanilla. A rebel, eh? Not in my dating sim. You have to understand it feels very good to end someone's game. You should try it sometime. Is that this fucking game? Is just pick whatever we tell you to pick? Listen, I do not do well being told what to pick. Oh boy, I have to go through all of this again. Blah, 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 blah. I'm average. I picked super strength. I picked history because I like history. I like dogs. 3-day-old corpse is what I picked. Not working at all is what I picked. I guess I'll just say vanilla again before the narrator cuts in and tells me that it's wrong. Yes, the best flavor is mint chip. I fucking would gag and vomit if I ate mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Fuck this game! Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants to start getting to know them. I'm the Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. Okay. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to the Wraith. Hi, I'm the Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. What's up? I'm the Spirit. I don't like most things. I really hate most things, either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering. And society is a careful, calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm the Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made up. Not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice, says the Wraith. He's not nice, says the Huntress. You love it, says the Trapper. Only sometimes, says the Huntress. The Wraith says, ew, really? That's disgusting. The Trapper says, why, that's why she likes it. The Huntress says, don't speak for me, I also hate it. The Spirit says, stop speaking entirely, actually. That was a great exchange that I didn't need to take part of. For the first time ever, I agree with the Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else entirely. Wow, for once I actually agree with the Meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. Give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith closed his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What the fuck is happening? Putting politics in my dating sim? What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. What about our volleyball game, says the Huntress? We can exercise and have fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounging area to sit. I think this is just a, who do you want to go with? Where do you want to go? I would like to stay with the Huntress. I hate to have interrupted the game. You should finish it. I love outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play. I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously, you are too. I like you already. I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. Hold on, Claudette. Just for one moment, says Dwight. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activity coordinators. They're also cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Was that dramatic enough? I might have to roll that again. None of the others would have survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall therefore refer to them as survivals with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I probably let Dwight and Claudette do their managed jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that's starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. And the least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most of you could do is help us get off this side. Dwight! Yes, pardon me, if I'll be as always. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with? These two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is there an escape option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no, I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off the island, though. Oh, right, yes, that's he was, but he meant, he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. That's much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. More famous than Trapper, who's stronger, faster, powerful, and got a yacht? Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, go off you go. It's time for another activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. When I agree with them, not like that other island. So what'll it be? I just picked. Why can't I volleyball game? I want to volleyball game. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on the island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring and Trapper is so predictable. Relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for the grace and skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of an open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. In the ocean? Wondered how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. Game's starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. She's something, isn't she? Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough and you've seen elk swim. Believe you me. Cheer for me, cute stuff! The killers resumed their place on their volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy lemonade? I see you working up a thirst, eyeing those bouncing buns playing volleyball. What else am I supposed to look at? Claudia hands you your lemonade. Oh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. Who would you bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them or not talking about them, if they're into that sort of thing. Just pick one, please. It's not like we got all day. Night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Why is the ocean a constant? Okay, I think, I mean, the Trapper's my main, but I don't want to fuck him. If that's what this game is leaning towards. If we're going by who I want to murder me, I guess I would want to be crushed by the thighs of the Huntress. But, I don't know I don't know the aim of this. This feels just like the fucking KFC Colonel Sanders dating simulator I played years ago. It's so much like it. Alright, the Huntress overheard you. Oh, you got your eye on me? I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt, correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Oh geez, I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed on the secret Larry. My secret Larry. Wow, what a game. It's a tie. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? I don't think there actually can be. Who knows? It's the first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Is Claudette crying? Are you okay? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. This resort had 4 employees when it opened. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh, look, the killers have dispersed and are cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. Trappo is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach, desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. And Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You should really make a move. Life is short. You could get snuffed out at any day. Carpe diem. Carpe diem. Carpe nauem. Go ahead. Chat one of them up. So which killer caught your eye? I already told you! Her! You go over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. I might as well see how she's doing. You were really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit underneath her mask. It's cute on cute if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past the bloodstains. A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about the human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. I love to exercise. In a way, we're all running for our lives and to keep in the shade. I guess I never thought of fitness that way. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who's coming for you. Through the brush as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem, surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand. You're gonna need to compensate for your lack of killer instinct. What's your style? What? What's my style? Grit or imagination? What in the motherfucking shit? What I lack in fitness, I try to make up for in imagination. I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination is very vivid. I can imagine the two of us panting, sweating, our clothes torn. I'm with you? Our hands gripping the sheer face of a crux wall as we climb. Not exactly where I was going, but sure. Up to a cavern entrance, a dark cave, slick with dew, shimmering in the moonlight. I'm back with you. A pack of wolves awaits us there. Friends, enemies, dinner. We look at each other in the eyes, and then we're back at the wolves, and together we all howl. Sure sounds exciting. My blood is pumping just thinking about it. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball? Not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court, NoNoNoah. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air and you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you, she's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're new to a place where threats may lurk around every corner. You may need that. You are the biggest threat after all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. There's fucking minigames? On the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. Ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that? Am I aiming for the circle? Okay, I'm assuming I'm aiming at the circle. Ready, away we go. Show them what you got. I missed completely. What the fuck? Dude! Not bad. Why is it so fast? Oh my god. Perfect! Oh my god. I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I mean, could have been better, but who's keeping score? For the record, I am, and you got 5 points. Hatchet throwing, cool, I guess. I like my stamina a bit more up close and personal. Somewhere a loud horn blows and the survivor snap in action. Time's up! You heard him. Get to the next activity. What's the next activity? I didn't get a pick. Oh, are we just going in a sequence? Mealtime, how quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall? I don't give a shit. I wasn't expecting anything. This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic you'd like to find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. Oh, great, terrific. Seems like everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Why the fuck is he here? Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprise? Yeah, well, don't call him. Expectster? I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers and my whole stick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good. No, real good. How does he know me? And now we literally can't let Hunters and Trappers sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the same table if they sit side by side. Look at this, we can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think is a choice, got that. What the fuck is this shit? Okay, Dwight and Claudette, Director Traffic, you sit on one side, the rest of them sit on the opposite side. Hunters Traffic can sit at opposite ends of their enormous sexy arms. Not everyone's seated. Why did we go through that entire fucking thing and I didn't get to pick who I sat next to? We can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with love and hate for 12 hours over spit. We hope you all enjoy. Really, really hope you do. Why, hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? That's a fucking fair point. I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's, like, technically true. Didn't he just talk about how he hates killing or wasting 3-day-old corpses because you can't freeze them to eat them? Technically true, but it's still the best of its kind. Alright, enough yapping, let's eat. What are you thinking? You thinking what I'm thinking? I'm gonna be the person on that spit, right? Or several parts overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down shirts, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between layers of some meat. Which I think I might be sick. Is anyone else to eat? Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours! We do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for chopping down everybody in twine. First, she says twine. Sometimes I hear it's like we're all completely different historical eras. Secondly, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Oh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. What the hell is this? Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov. Great. Instead of slicing up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, no, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. It doesn't matter which one does it. When they're all done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon. All while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're actually terrified of tinnitus. I'm in hell. Hey, why don't you just carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate to go for it to go cold. We hated it when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames consist of 2 parts. Yes, I get it. Shut up. No, I got it. I understand. Slice. I have a feeling this was supposed to be the first minigame you do. Ooh, does that count? Oh, it does. Fuck! Well, that was pretty good. I'd like to see what you can do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Okay. Dinner is finally served, for real. The sounds especially coming from mass killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean... Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who are working their asses off to make this night perfect. This consists in one day? Well, at least they're lifting their masks. There's only 99% as disgusting as it could have been if they just tried to mash the stuff through there. Why aren't you hungry, Spirit? Best 2 things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Noah. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut is on my abdomen? I don't even think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Look at that seagull! Wow, you ever see a seagull that big? Look at that over there! Shh! I haven't, that's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right. Pretty lame. Own who you are, never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did, poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull... Uh-oh. He just made a lot of good points. I swear! They're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait. You haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you can do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the ones that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer me that, and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give up. Give it up to this ocean character. There's some early... Stop fucking meta-ing this! You're ruining my immersion! Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's your best interest to make more choices that I like. Okay, Ocean. I didn't realize I was going to fuck you. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh, good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I held a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet, but before I get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful, but I was going to narrate that fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask! Your bunny mask is quite gorgeous. Nice recovery. But now that you're awake and talking, gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Those are two so fucking far away from each other. Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flicking across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even though the master can see the Huntress is blushing a bit, seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky. But her spice game's on point because it smells damn good. Sure, why not? When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry. And you can chow down on jerky sensually, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you chose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there? You do not play around. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you! There was this one dude that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggles bubble out of behind the Huntress's mask. You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. You're right. What's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reached down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who's definitely still alive, not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with a hair clip. Oh. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off her knowledge of advanced humaning? Go with the flow. Huntress is admittedly a little scary. Might as well be best not to correct her at this moment. What if she gets upset? She could probably kill you with nothing more than this very clip itself. Weight as a blade in her nimble fingers. But honestly, would she even need the clip? Certainly her bare hands are enough to get the job done. You take a gulp thinking about how fragile your puny little neck is. Also, between the fainting human jerky and the probably dead girl's hair clip, feeling ready to get back to the group and have a lie down. Good thinking. Wouldn't want that jerky to dry out. I hate to break this to you, but never mind. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend every event as intended. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. Okay. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go! Where am I going now? Alright, hold on, everybody. I think I'm going to stop this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this game down in the comments below. And I will see all you know bros later. Peace for now. Bye!